Thank you and enjoy your flight.
That ain't your mans if he won't ride with you. That ain't your girl if she won't ride with you. Get out there on the road and grind with you. When times get hard, who about to cry with you? That ain't your mans if he won't ride with you. That ain't your girl if she won't ride with you. Get out there on the road and grind with you. When times get hard, who about to cry with you? These past few months, I've been through some things. Mine been going wild. Mama told me even when you hurtin', boy, just keep a smile. I'm a man, keep my head up. I'm never looking down. All my partners tell me when I'm trippin', that's why I keep around. This ain't just for myself no more. I do this for the people now. Them boys passed up for me then, but they people now. I don't need your handouts, nigga. You can keep them now. You thought I was hot then, boy. I got a fever now. You must think I'm crazy if you thinking you could play me. Don't associate with lame niggas, even if you pay me. Where was y'all when my mama cancer was growing crazy? Doctor said it's nothing they could do. I cried just like a baby on the phone when my nigga rock. Mind you, I was on the clock, working while I got the bad news. I was still in shock, praying I could wake up from this nightmare so the tears would stop. Mind still contemplating whether this shit was real or not. Snap back to reality, back to my job. I messed up by walking in casually. That phone call with my partner helped me through all this tragedy. So when I'm down, I know that my partners look after me. That ain't your mans if he won't ride with you. That ain't your girl if she won't ride with you. Get out there on the road and grind with you. When times get hard, who about to cry with you? That ain't your mans if he won't ride with you. That ain't your girl if she won't ride with you. Get out there on the road and grind with you. When times get hard, who about to cry with you? Some friends turn into family and some family turn to strangers. Money and death make some people do some insane shit. Some stay down and never fold. My partners got secrets of minds that they never told. I swear some of y'all don't even live by the code. You do dirt with your mans and tell on him just to get home. What part of the game is that? Special cloth I'm made from that. So when I give you my trust, don't play with that. All of my people know if they need help, then I got them. Whatever they going through, they know that I'm right beside them. I watch someone close to me turn to an alcoholic, jump inside of a bottle to try to drown all their problems. When someone's down for you, they catch you soon as you fall. When someone always looking out for you, you never lost. If you was there for me at my worst, then you my dog. You was there for me at my worst, cause you my dog. That ain't your mans if he won't ride with you. That ain't your girl if she won't ride with you. Get out there on the road and grind with you. When times get hard, who about to cry with you? That ain't your mans if he won't ride with you. That ain't your girl if she won't ride with you. Get out there on the road and grind with you. When times get hard, who about to cry with you?
Hey, what it is, what it do, we are back. Lord Phly, Dope Soul Morning Show, International Man of Mystery. I spread the message, don't shoot the messenger. Yes, Wednesday morning, so you know it's time to get up, get at it, get to it. We already over the hump, so let's make it happen. Of course, got to give them on the message, so stay tuned.
You're more than you're giving yourself credit for. You've been criticizing yourself for some time and it hasn't worked. Try approving of yourself and see what happens. See that begin to propel you forward. Power to affect change in your life resides within you. No more waiting. Get up, get at it, get to it, dope soul. No fear, no worry, no apologies. And you have to be dope.
Yes, y'all. Y'all already know it's Lord Phly, and we're here live, 9 a.m. Dope Soul Morning Show, powered by Big Mouth Media, put together by Bada Studios. You know we house that Jump Off Studios. Shouts to my man Groove. Shouts to Nani. Shouts to Josh De Niro _2 times. Shouts to my man Tay in the back, getting right. I already know what's good with you, baby. It's been a couple episodes, but you're here providing the energy. I love it. I love it. I love it. How's everybody doing today? I hope their week has been productive. I hope they getting to it. Trust and believe mine has been, it's been a week. It's been a week already. Only Wednesday, and of course, I already told you, we already over the hump. We already making it happen. No worries to what happened yesterday because we dealt with it. We made sure we progressed past it. Didn't deal with it emotionally. We dealt with it logically because that's the topic of the week, logic versus emotion. Logic versus emotion. ensuring that you are using logic to proceed and progress forward, not allowing emotion to allow you to dwell in situations, not allowing you to be stuck in time, dealing with things that you know you shouldn't be because you're not really progressing forward. You're really standing still, looking around wondering why. That is not a life to live. So understand logic versus emotion. Logic versus emotion. Of course, we ask the who, the what, the when, the where, the why, and the hows of you, of those around you, to ensure you have dope people in your corner, but of course of the topic. So the who am I talking to? You, the dope souls, of course, the extraordinary human beings out there. No matter your size, no matter your weight, no matter your color, we not worried about none of that. You are someone, not something, so you are a dope soul. Make sure you're never apologizing for it. Make sure you're getting up, getting at it, getting to it with no fear, no worries, no apologies. What should I understand about logic versus emotion? What you should understand is that you need to use logic in all situations. You need to assess yourself, assess the situations, assess the things and people going on in those situations logically, not emotionally, not just feeling a way to react, not feeling a way dwelling on what is going on, not allowing yourself to proceed forward. You want to make sure you are gaining and receiving everything you need from all the situations that you play a part in. Every conversation you have, every step you take, everything you're doing out here, you want to make sure you're receiving all that you need to back. And that's not always monetary. That's not always something tangible. Sometimes it's simply energy. Sometimes it's simply insight. At the least, you should be learning something. Learn so you can know in order to be your dope self wholeheartedly with no apologies by any means necessary. Make sure you're living that life with no fear, no worries, no apologies. Where can I find emotional support to make logical decisions? Within yourself. You find that support within yourself. You have to be strong within yourself first. Make sure that you are learning yourself in order to know yourself so you can be yourself. And you will be all the emotional support that you need. And then when you are looking for it in other people, you will know the people that you can go to for it. You will know the people that need to be around. You will know the people that provide you the energy to get you up, get you at it, get you going. So for that, you got to pay attention to yourself. You got to know all things that play a part with you. You got to know all things about yourself, understanding. And yes, sometimes you will come to I don't know. Seek answers. Don't dwell in I don't know. Don't allow I don't know to dictate what it is that you're going to do next. Make sure you're sitting there till you do find an answer. Look yourself in the mirror. Look yourself in the mirror. Stop avoiding your mirrors. Stop avoiding your mirrors. Look yourself in the eye. Look yourself in the eye. It makes it easier to look others in the eye when you can look yourself in the eye. That's the only reason you're avoiding other people's eyes, because you can't look yourself in the eye. So you need to do that. Pay attention. Logic versus emotion. Logically assess yourself. Logically assess the who, the what, the when, the where, the why, and the hows of you. Make sure you're being who you need to be so you can do all that you need to proceed and progress forward towards the life that you see for yourself and the life that you're striving to live. So let's get up, get at it, get to it to make it happen. Now, you already know. Wednesday, when do I know I'm making a logical decision? Realistically, you will know because you will understand that you've assessed everything that goes on in that situation or what what it will take for you to proceed and progress forward. So you'll know. It will be instinctual. It will almost become as if there will need to be no thinking to it. You'll know exactly what to do because you know yourself. I don't have to think about getting up, getting at it, getting to it, to send the message in the morning or to get on this platform Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I don't have to think about any of those things. I automatically know. I've already made the logical decisions necessary to proceed and progress forward, to do what I need to do to be Lord Phly, to spread the message. So all this comes with that. So I'm already making those decisions. I'm already making those decisions. I'm already doing what I need to do to make sure that I'm providing the message, that I'm inspiring, that I'm motivating, that I'm creating. Any and all the time, each and every day. Each day I aspire to inspire before I expire, with no fear, no worries, no apologies. NEF dope. So you know when you're making a logical decision, when you understand how to assess those situations, when you understand how to assess yourself within those situations, when you know what it is that you need to do to proceed and progress forward. But you're not going to know until you take that time to really know the who, the what, the when, the where, the why, and the hows of yourself, of the people around you, and of the situations that you're dealing with. So make sure you're assessing those things logically, not dealing with them emotionally to react and do things that you know you don't want to deal with afterwards. You're not worried about it in the moment because you're not thinking. You're just feeling. And that's not going to lead you down the path that is progressive. It's not going to be productive for you. It's going to be counterproductive. Most times it is. Yes, you may slide. You may get by. Things may happen in your favor at times, but trust and believe. It's not a journey full of them. You're going to deal with more than you receive from reacting emotionally to these situations. So you have to understand what you got to do to proceed and progress forward, to be productive, to make sure you're being who you need to be, learning who you are in order to know who you are so you can be who you are with no fear, no worries, no apologies. Why can't I be logically emotional? Why can't I be logically emotional? You can be logically emotional, but realistically, when you're being logically emotional, you are assessing the emotions that you have and dealing with them logically. So you're being more logical than emotional. You're just using that emotional as motion, as fuel to proceed and progress forward. That's great. Trust and believe. I use my emotion as fuel all the time, but I logically assess why it is that I feel those ways and do what I need to proceed and progress forward, to be productive, not simply react and allow any and everything to happen to me. I make sure I make things happen because of me. I'm in control of those situations, so I do whatever is necessary to dictate whatever is going on that is within my control. No, I'm not in control of everything. Nobody is. I'm in control of what I say and what I do. So I allow what I say and what I do to not be dictated by emotion, by logic. Make sure I think about and assess all that it is that I allow to come out of my mouth, every step I take, every move I make. No matter what I'm doing, make sure I'm thinking about it. I'm making sure I'm doing all that I need to do that's necessary to proceed and progress forward, to be a productive human being, to be Lord Phly, to make sure I get up, get at it, get to it, to inspire you each and every day with no fear, no worries, no apologies. So know that you can be logically emotional, but you want to make sure you're being that logically emotional person, not just being emotional and believing that you're putting logic to it. No. Can't be emotional and can't be reacting to any and every situation that happens to you. You have to be able to deal with all things that come your way, all situations that you are a part in, that you play a part in. You need to know what you have to do to proceed and progress forward productively, not go backwards. Yes, at times things will happen. That means it's time for you to learn something, time for you to learn so you can get up, get at it, get to it. Doesn't mean that these things are happening to you to stop you, to hold you in place. They're happening to you because you're this horrible human being. No, they're happening to you because you need to learn something so you can proceed and progress forward. It's an obstacle placed in your way only for you to get over it, not to hold you back. Your journey is forward moving. Your life is great. You're great today. So understand what it is going to take to be great tomorrow and be great the day after and continue to be great every day after that. It's going to take some learning. It's going to take some knowing. It's going to take some being yourself. Know that. It takes self-awareness. Be who you are with no fear, no worries, no apologies. How do I properly express an emotion? At times it's talking about it. But for one, you need to know what you're talking about before you just get the rambling off at the mouth. You're not ranting. This is not a Kanye rant. You're not yelling at somebody. You're not getting on stage with a mic to just talk reckless. No, you need to logically assess what it is that you are dealing with and take it to whoever it is that you need to so you can proceed and progress forward. If it's the person that's done something to you, pull them aside, simply offer what it is that you are dealing with, whatever it is that made you feel this way, logically, not simply throwing a lot on them, making them deal with things that they maybe weren't even expecting in the moment. Be able to articulate all that is going on within your mind and know that you don't have to be able to articulate it in the moments. At times you do need to take a second, take a step back. But with that, let it be known. Let it be known. It's all right. It's all right. They tell people like, yo, I need a second. I just need to process. I need to get myself together, get my thoughts together because I don't want to react. And if people can't respect you for that or understand that, then those aren't the people that you need to be around. Because if anything, they should be gracious that you want to take a second to yourself to process and do what you need to make sure you're being productive as opposed to reacting emotionally, and that's something they got to deal with in the moment that nobody was expecting and nobody is prepared for. So for that, make sure you have the people around you that can respect that time because time is yours. It's your luxury. Do what you need to. Own it. Don't waste it and don't allow others to waste it for you. So having people around you pushing you to react as opposed to pushing you to think and make sure you're doing what you need to, not only for them, but for yourself. For one, people around you need to make sure you're taking care of who you are first because you can't do anything for them without doing something for you. So Make sure you being who you are before you thinking about taking steps to do anything for anybody else. Because they got to be able to know who you are to even know what it is to receive from you, the right energy, the right push. So, of course, you can properly express your emotions to these people, to these things. It's not always talking. Sometimes people have their vices. Sometimes people have their crafts. But make sure you're utilizing that emotion, that energy logically. Don't simply react. Do not simply react. How you properly express your emotion is not to react, to assess what's going on and to deal with it how you need to so you can ensure that you're being productive, so you can proceed and progress towards the person you see yourself as and the person you're striving to be. So make sure you're getting up, getting at it, getting to it with no fear, no worries, no apologies. So, of course, you know it's Wednesday, and Wednesdays, I bring the OG in, the OG for Fan Free Agency. Yes, you already know. You're going to be able to tune in, check in, see what the OG got to say. You come in, you tune in every week, live at 9 o'clock, Wednesday morning, and you get him. You get the OG. Me and him chop it up about a little sports. Of course, a little bit about the topic versus logic versus emotions. Just a little bit of everything. But we just like to give you a little vibe, a little different taste of the Dope Soul Morning Show. So, you stay tuned. We'll take a little break. When you come back, you'll see the OG. You'll see me. But until then, make sure you're embracing who you are. You're being who you need to be. You're learning to know so you can be your dope self with no fear, no worries, no apologies. It's Lord Phly. See you in a second.
Mama told me even when you hurting, boy, just keep a smile. I'm a man, keep my head up, I'm never looking down. All my partners tell me when I'm tripping, that's why I keep around. This ain't just for myself no more, I do this for the people now. The boys passed up on me then, but they people now.
You feel me? Basically just getting off of probation, cause you feel me, can't leave the state and shit. Niggas on the legal wave, so you gotta leave the state to do shows to get money. That's where the money at. So I basically just did my time. You feel me? They made it lower for me, so I got out in under a month instead of just doing 3. You feel me? And boom, been back in the booth since then. Just left the booth, going back tomorrow morning at 11. You already know.
But she ain't stopping the grind.
Never that. You feel me? We got too much to do, bro. 2018 honors, man. That's dirty game shit.
Okay.
Out of all these rappers around, shout out to y'all, but still, bro, y'all know where it's at, man.
I don't have to see the trap no more. Ain't no more kicking doors. Still rock with that polo. Bull head vest, no polo. My vehicle can morph. Still pop off when dolo. Drum can hold a 40 ounce. Pinky shit on floor. I don't have to see the trap no more. Ain't no more kicking doors. Still rock with that polo. Bull head vest, no polo. My vehicle can morph. Still pop off when dolo. Drum can hold a 40 ounce. Pinky shit on
already know, man. I'm out here. I told you. No games. What's good, everybody? We back. We back. Told you we was gonna have the OG on. The OG no good. You already know. What's good with it, brother? What's good with it, brother? Hey man, you ain't a Ray J, dog. I done seen you switch that hat like 5 times. I done seen you
Exactly.
switch that hat like 5 times.
I'm trying to get that hat money. You feel me?
Oh,
All that.
trying to get that hat bag.
Yeah, the hat bag is something nice.
Oh, okay. I see. I see you. I see you. How you been, man? I feel like it's been a little minute since I talked to you. Period.
Yeah, man, you've been everywhere, bro. Fly on the wall, flies there, flies here, flies there. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro, I'm working to keep my word to you, man. I told you you was gonna see me. I had to make sure they felt me this summer, so I was trying to make sure I kept my word, bro. That's all.
You don't stop there.
Nah,
So
definitely
let's
not,
get
bro.
into
You
the
know,
fan free agency. You feel
come
me?
on, bro. You already see. You know what I'm saying? I wore some home team, some hometown hero. You know what I'm saying? Shout out
Yeah.
to my guy
Okay.
Bishop
All right.
Daniels, Rutgers. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Double R stamp. We ready.
You look
We good money.
real. Okay, yeah, you looking real retro-ish. You know what
Oh, you
I'm
feel me? I mean, bro, I had to take it back a little bit. I had to, you know what I'm saying, keep it real Raleigh. Keep it real
saying?
Raleigh for him. So,
Shout out my Bishop. Yeah, we're gonna get to the NFL. Josh Gordon making his return to the Cleveland Browns after
okay.
he's been battling drug addiction. Um, I mean weed, but I mean we ain't gonna get into all that.
Hey, bro, the fact that he's using weed as a drug addiction scapegoat and
But
he
nah,
not showing up.
I think he be on the lean journey too. But it's
Okay.
like,
Well, I need him to say that then. Stop trying to just blame it on, you know what I'm saying? Good gracious.
but nah, I think majority of it is weed though. So and he
Bro, that's
still be
not keeping me from going to practice, bro.
the nicest thing on the field though. That'd be the killer.
So it's not keeping you from going to practice is what I'm telling you.
But yeah, man, he's making his return. He has a letter that he wrote. I can't wait to see that because Josh Gordon, Landry, and hopefully they sign Dez. That's a scary sight, boy.
Hey, bro, how long has it been since he played? It's been like 2 years, haven't it?
No, he played last year. Look, some games. He played
Okay,
like
okay,
8 games. Yeah,
okay. I bet.
and
I
he
mean, he a
got
monster when he playing. Like,
yeah,
I don't take that from him.
and he got yeah. But during the off season, I know he said he was going to get some help at the rehab. So
Okay.
I think he's
They
really
y'all going
taking his career real serious. Yeah.
well, that's great to hear. That's great to hear. Maybe we need to figure out how to get him the morning message. So you know what I'm saying, just make sure he get up with the right attitude.
That's real.
They
Moving
are they
on in the
they really
NFL,
gonna sign Dez Bryant?
I don't know. We'll get into that when it happens.
Facts.
I really don't got no insight.
Come on, OG.
Yeah, moving on to the NFL news. There's a new rule, the helmet rule, that the NFL guys is not. When I say guys, I mean the players are not rocking. Mostly
What's
defensive. Um,
what,
this
what's the rule?
preseason, there's been a lot of penalties because of people are leading in with their helmet,
Okay.
tackling. Really, that rule is a dub.
What that
That's
you should be able to lead with your helmet, or you should?
no, like it's not even just leading. Well, yeah, it is majority leading, but yeah. So, or if you hit somebody with your helmet first, that's something too. And if you like DBs, you know when they go at running back, they dive at the knee.
Oh, that's crazy.
You're not supposed to do that, but that's how some people make tackles. Like offensive players about to start getting off.
Yeah, I mean, bro, but you shouldn't be able to dive at somebody's knees, bro.
No, it's not even just knees. You know, they just dive like below the knee. They're not trying to come at the knee. They're trying to come. They're trying to hit that lower part, like below the hips. Let me say that.
I mean, I understand that, but I remember watching that college championship where Willis McGahee was surely top 5 picks that year, and
But it's not just the knee. It's just when it's just tackling with your head. Period. They're flagging, leading first.
I mean, with players not liking the rule, what do you feel? I mean, I'm pretty sure you know how the NFL is, but what do you feel should be an alternative then? Like what? How can?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure they're trying to do that to protect injuries. So
yeah, they are. They are. They are trying to protect them. Of course, they gotta tweak it to scenarios. It can't be just leading with your head. That's
okay,
terrible.
I understand that.
That's about 50% of the tackles that happen.
Yeah, that's a fact. I mean, like you said, offensive players about to start getting off because it's about to be flag football.
It's about to be
Get in
real.
that gym, be able to push people over. You don't have to worry about none of that. Run into this brick wall you want to. So,
Kill defense.
what else you got for me, man?
And it's a great point too. It's not like I got the college rankings for you.
Ooh,
Top 5:
who top 5?
Alabama, Clemson, Georgia, Wisconsin, Ohio. That's Alabama number
Wisconsin gonna
1.
be good this year?
You said who?
Wisconsin gonna be good this year?
Yeah, they always usually pretty good in their conference.
Yeah, but it's in a conference though. Like,
Yeah,
then,
like the conference ain't sweet.
nah, but we'll never hear about them for real at the end. Like, we
Now
hear
you
about them
do.
all season. Then,
It's solid. Wisconsin be solid. They stay with big linemen. Now they're gonna have good returning players.
they usually got a good running back, right?
Yeah, they got a running back, and now they got a defense.
The
Unfortunately,
Cornhuskers.
there's no North Carolina team that made the top 25.
I mean, we gotta get right, bro.
Yeah, I mean, with these in-state recruitments, I think we're gonna make some noise. I think we're
I
gonna
mean, it's
climb
gonna
up.
come. We're gonna have some sleepers.
In-state,
NC State usually pretty solid. Carolina is usually up and down. I think Duke been getting better over the years. You remember before they was like,
usually Duke has used previous years has been having a squad.
so. I mean, I do look forward to seeing what happens around, I guess, with football around here.
Right. Even at the Division 1 AA, I want to see what Central and ANC does too.
Oh, facts. I mean, that's a big rivalry, not even because of the football game.
In fact,
That's just people want to show up. That people be in competition for whole other stuff, dressing. Who
that's the
got the
soft.
best band?
This is
Like,
soft competition.
yeah, basically, that's basically what that is. But I would like to start attending stuff like that. Like, I never really was one to like go to stuff like that. Like, I always heard
Oh,
about it, maybe went to an event
you
centered
never
around it, but never
college
like
football?
to the.
You never
You
been
said
to a
what?
college football?
Yeah, I've been to plenty of college football games, but like, not. I've never really been to, um, like a black college,
Yeah.
HBCU, rivalry game.
Oh yeah, we there. Say no more.
Yeah, I've been to plenty of Maryland games, been to state games, been to. Um,
It ain't the same. Yeah,
Now I know.
we there. We definitely.
I gotta go feel that energy, man. I know it's
Yeah,
crazy.
I definitely take you out to a game out there, man. It's gonna be crazy.
And if it's a sauce competition, you know, I gotta step in the fly as ever.
Yo, so can I get some gear out of the box too, bro? How that work?
I mean, bro, I'm waiting for you to pop out. You know, you just been on the screen lately.
Oh, true. You got that water bottle covered? True. We don't.
I mean, you know, I ripped that label off, bro.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, we
We need our own water.
need that. Right. But yeah, that's all I got for y'all today in fan favorite. I mean, I said fan favorite.
Oh, man, appreciate you. You already know. You know we linking up this week. Got to, just to come check in with you, you know what I'm saying? Get some of that knowledge, some of that tutelage from the OG. Make sure I'm on my square doing what I need to inspire the people. You know, I got to pull up a party tomorrow, so that's going to be... I told somebody I ain't had nothing to do Thursday, and I got to pull up a party. That's crazy. Because I'm so used to the dates. Man, when you going to pull up a party, man?
Hey, let's talk about that off here.
Oh, my fault, man. You know what I'm saying? Get you some Big C's waffles up in you. You feel me?
Definitely. Need that.
Put you right back where you need to be.
Definitely.
And come to the ultimate brunch. You already know.
Yeah.
And then went up last week. It's pretty dope.
I should have been in there last week. I was craving.
Lanes too. Tell him he can come to 2 brunches.
Facts.
Nah, man, you already know. Appreciate you calling in, vibing with me. You know, y'all can catch me in the OG with Fan Free Agency every Wednesday.
Yeah.
Sports insight. What you got for him, man? You got anything, you know what I'm saying, you want to just hit the people too that you got? You know, the summer ending up, fall coming in. What you working on?
Never apologize. All right, man.
All right, bro. So you already know that was me and the OG Fan Free Agency giving you a little sports insight, just us chopping it, us vibing. You know, I wanted to give a different feel. Didn't want you to just have to hear me and talk to me the whole time. You know, maybe give you a different vibe, different feel. Of course, on Fridays we have a guest, but Wednesday we have a locked-in co-host, of course, to the Fan Free Agency segment. OG No Good, my man CJ. So shouts to him, appreciate him. Always just doing whatever is needed to help push me forward and being that voice of reason. Being that troll when I need him to be a troll, too. Like, he'll definitely troll me, so I definitely love him for that. We'll take a little break. I'm going to come back, give you a fact or two, and then we're going to close it out. You already know. We ain't going to hold y'all too long, but I appreciate you tuning in. You know, it's Lord Phly. I'm going to see you in a second. No apologies.
You feel me? Basically just getting off of probation, cause you feel me, can't leave the state and shit. Niggas on the legal wave, so you gotta leave the state to do shows to get money. That's where the money at. So I basically just did my time. You feel me? They made it lower for me, so I got out in under a month instead of just doing 3. You feel me? And boom, been back in the booth since then. Just left the booth, going back tomorrow morning at 11. You already know.
But she ain't stopping the grind.
Never that. You feel me? We got too much to do, bro. 2018 ours, man. That's dirty game shit.
Okay.
Out of all these rappers around, shout out to y'all, but still, bro, y'all know where it's at, man.
I don't have to see the trap no more. Ain't no more kicking doors. Still rock with that polo. Bull head vest, no polo. My vehicle can morph. Still pop off when dolo. Drum can hold a 40 ounce. Pinky shit on floor. I don't have to see the trap no more. Ain't no more kicking doors. Still rock with that polo. Bull head vest, no polo. My vehicle can morph. Still pop off when dolo. Drum can hold a 40 ounce. Pinky shit on floor. Away from the hallway, I got vests on set and staking out. Trim pigs in the bacon, telling 12 got bread to bake 'em now. My way or the highway, swerve if you don't understand. Public attack, cause I hit the bag, I just never lag.
international man of mystery, spreading the message. You already know. I spread the message, don't shoot the messenger. But I'm not really worried about it because I get up, get at it, get to it with no fear, no worry, no apologies. As I told you, you just saw the OG No Good fan-free agency segment every Wednesday. So make sure you tune in live at 9 o'clock. Tune in every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and you'll catch all that Lord Phly is bringing. But, of course, on Wednesdays, you can catch the OG with fan-free agency. So I'm back with the facts, the frequently asked questions of Phly. You already know you can hit up dopesoulsmorningshow@gmail.com to get to me, to get to the team, shoot us questions, inspire us, motivate us, get involved, get motivated. Whatever you need, just hit up dopesoulsmorningshow@gmail.com and we'll get back to you. Shouts to Madison J. I know he was one of the guys that reached out to me, but definitely have him as a guest real soon. Got to be the host at NC Spirit Fest last week, and he was one of the performers, so that was pretty dope. So we actually got a question from Kim. Shouts to Kim. She wanted to remain a little anonymous. She just sent Kim. So someone really tested my patience yesterday. How do I channel that anger and make it productive for myself? Well, Kim, know that people will do this, especially when you are standing out in the room, when you bring an energy that is unlike anybody else's and people have no choice but to come in tune with it, to be involved with it. So when people do things to try and test your patience, for one, what you do is remain in character. Don't allow other people to dictate how you react, how you move. You be yourself no matter what. So with that, take that in, embrace it, do what's necessary to be productive in the moment. Of course, to either, if that's removing yourself or asking the questions necessary to get to a better understanding of why this is going on. But if that can't happen, simply removing yourself, as I said earlier in the show, just taking that time to yourself, really assessing what's going on, who it is that you're dealing with, why it is that you're dealing with that situation, and if you even really need to be dealing with it. The who, the what, the when, the where, the why, and the hows. So really taking your time and assessing what's going on. So with that, you'll be able to utilize that energy to do something productive, to put it where it's needed. To put it where it's needed so you can proceed and progress towards who you see yourself to be. You already know who you are today. So accept that, embrace that. And if you don't, ask the questions necessary of yourself to be able to embrace that so you can learn, know, and be your dope self. So don't allow people to, of course, people will try to test your patience, but don't allow them to get you out of character because they are doing that. Simply embrace, simply take in what is happening, deal with it accordingly. Make sure you're doing whatever is necessary to make sure you're being productive for yourself, for the moment, for the situation. But at the same time, do not sacrifice your character. Don't be someone you know you're not just to appease a moment or appease a person or appease a scenario. Like, be who you are all the time, wholeheartedly, no matter what. You grow with situations. You embrace things that happen. So make sure you're doing all that you need to grow from every situation. Embrace, especially the ones where people try to test your patience, because that's where you'll grow the most. Trust and believe. You'll get more out of them doing that and getting no reaction from you. You simply being your wholeheartedly dope self, and you'll be surprised how you can change their energy. They won't even know what hit them when you are simply offering them a smile and simply offering them questions to really make them better as a person, really make the situation better, not simply react so you guys can go back and forth. And we're not even going to say get physical. That's not what we with. Like, cut that out. That's counterproductive. What is that going to do? Hurt yourself. Even if you do win, you're still going to hurt yourself, because throwing a punch is not the best feeling thing in the world. Like, trust me, if you hit the wrong place, you may get the job done, but your hand going to be swole. Your hand going to be broke. Now, what you do? If you do something with your hands, you out of job. You out of work. So you don't need to be doing that. Make sure you're doing what you need to be productive. Make sure you're doing what you need to proceed and progress towards the person you see yourself as and the person you're striving to be. Let's get up. Let's get at it. Let's get to it with no fear, no worries, no apologies. What? So I appreciate Kim for shooting me that question and just giving me, something to, of course, help her with, but help even more people with, because I'm pretty sure it's a lot of people out there dealing with situations where their patience is being tested. But no, remain yourself. Be who you are, no matter what. Be who you are wholeheartedly. Learn who you are to know who you are so you can be who you are. Assess the situation. Ask the who, the what, the when, the where, the why, and the hows of you, of the scenario. And I don't mean necessarily out loud. You're asking that person right. Hey, ask yourself in your head. Do those thoughts. That's how you logically assess, as opposed to feeling away and reacting. So make sure you're getting up, getting at it, getting to it. So that's it for the Ask Phly segment. As I told you, hit up Dope Soul's morning show. You'll be able to get to me, be able to get to the team. You'll be able to offer your own question. Maybe I can offer you some insight on the show, just like I just did for Kim. So appreciate Kim for her question. I hope that I offer her some insight. I hope that I was able to push her forward and help her get to it. Get up, get at it, get to it. Get over the hump today. You know it's Wednesday, but we already over the hump. We making it happen. So no worries to that. Hit up Dope Soul's morning show at gmail.com, and that's how you get to Lord Phly. That's how you get to the team. So, how you stay in tune with Lord Phly? I already told you Dope Soul's morning show at gmail.com, but you can also tune in to Lord Phly on YouTube. You can hit up lordphly.com, Lord Phly /welcome. You'll be able to hit those links and stay in tune with all the things Lord Phly has going on. Lord Phly on all your socials, IG, Twitter, Snapchat, the Twitter. IG, you already know it's Lord Phly everywhere. LORDPHLY. Make sure you spell that right. You know what I'm saying? We have a couple people slip up. But make sure you don't use the F because that's not how you spell Phly. It's PHLY. That's me. LORDPHLY. International Man of Mystery. I spread the message. Don't shoot the messenger. But anything, anywhere you search Lord Phly, you'll be able to get to me. In some way, you'll be able to get in tune with the message of never apologizing for being dope. Dope being self being you. So make sure you never apologizing for it. Announcements. My scripts was a little distorted. Let me get that right. Oh, it's all good. Pull up a party. I got Pull Up a Party Thursday, August 23rd. Pull Up a Party with the 9-Way Gang. You already know Dre Moreau, Black Assassin, Lay Baby, DJ J Mar, Tesh. You already know J Pro, Drummer Boy. I believe Chill Fam coming out. You know, we're going to have a good time. It's going to be an experience out there. Big C's Waffles starting at 5 o'clock, 5 to whenever. You already know. Whenever they take the mic away from me, they probably going to have to rip it away from me this time because I got a whole lot to say, got a whole lot of energy to bring. I'm ready to just get up, get at it, get to it. Man, I'm going to be getting up tomorrow like the morning show is coming. Super early, just ready. Just give me the mic early in the morning, I'm going to talk all day. So by the time Pull Up a Party come, it's going to really be a vibe. It's going to really be an experience. So, shouts to everybody involved with putting that together. You already know we got rained out last time, so this one is about to be crazy. August 23rd, Pull Up a Party. Pull up or party. We ain't or, it's and. Pull up and party. And make sure you grab some of them good Big C's waffles. I'm definitely have me a plate going live because you'll definitely be able to see the show live if you can't pull up on Lord Phly's YouTube. You already know, powered by Bada Studios. So make sure you're checking that out. Make sure you're staying in tune. Make sure you're just checking out all things that drop on Lord Phly YouTube. We got a lot coming. No worries to it. Well, you know, that's the show for today. Not going to hold y'all too long. It's already been a little bit. So with that being said, of course, shouts to everybody that pushes me forward. Shouts to the Big Mouth Media platform. You already know everybody over there getting it done. Appreciate the platform being on it to provide the morning show to inspire and motivate and get all that I need to out to make sure we getting up, get at, and get into it with no fear, no worry, no apology. Shouts to the gang that's behind me, everybody that pushes me forward. You already know, Jump Off Studios, behind me, always getting it done. Groovy, you getting it done. We're going to get that tag right, man. I want to hear that all over the city. Shouts to Josh De Niro, _2 times. It's my guy, my young guy. I'm working on him, man. He growing every day. Photographer extraordinaire. I already told you, no more intern. We cut the intern out. He didn't grow out of that. But now, it's a new level. We going up, so you know I'm on them. I'm on everybody on the team because we got a whole lot more work to do. We really did what we needed to do this summer, so it's time to learn, assess, grow everything around, and make sure we make it happen whatever we need to. Shouts to Nnani. You already know, how could I get it done without her? Bada Studios, the production company that gets all these cool visuals, has Lord Phly on the screen, got stuff flashing in, allows OG to call in, all that stuff. That's Nnani. So, if you need some visual work, you need some production, you need to hit her, but definitely going to come with a rate. So, make sure you got your money and your chips together. Please and thank you. Shouts to my man Tay. Tay still here? Oh, shouts to Tay. I ain't heard him in a second. I seen him recording for a second, but it's been a little bit. Shouts to Tay for pulling up on me. You already know he come provide me the energy that I need. You already know you need to stay in tune with all he got going. I told you, he heated the city up this summer, so y'all need to quit with the bullshit. Quit playing. Make sure you tune in to my man Tay, and that's T-A-E-E. Get it right. No more Tay fame. You may know him from that from back in the day, but it's T-A-E-E-N-C because he doing it. He getting it done. But that's enough from me. You know, we at 44, so I want to end at 45. So it's Lord Phly, International Man of Mystery. You already know I spread the message. You're not going to shoot the message. You can't get me. I'm always somewhere doing something, inspiring and motivating, creating, because this is what I do. It's Lord Phly. No fear, no worry, no apology. See you on Friday. ENFP Dope.